Well, this is taking all the willpower I've got.
Oh, well, I guess you better get back before those boys wake up, or I'll ask you all sorts of questions.
Well, I'm going to tell them. We can handle it.
I thought we were going to be discreet.
Well, we were, but to hell with discretion. It's just too much work.
You know, I have to admit, I thought I'd feel uncomfortable sleeping with a married man and his wife under the same roof.
Were you?
Did I seem uncomfortable?
That's very sweet, but I can't leave, Francis. It'd be like surrendering to that woman.
It's funny. I don't really know Patricia Meadows. She keeps to herself.
Oh? She hasn't joined the country club?
What is this thing you have against the country club, Karen?
Nothing. How could I have anything against it? I never belonged.
I think we should change the subject. Tell me what you think about Holly Warner. Did you ever guess that she's an ex-con?
What?
Jerry met her after she escaped from Women's State Prison. She got sent there for supposedly kidnapping a little boy.
You can't be serious.
Oh, she was innocent. Jerry played knight in shining armor and got her cleared.
And now she's cleaning rooms at the Cedar Lake Inn. Can you imagine what the guests would say if they knew?
Well, if you can believe this, she's not the only ex-con there. Chief Carson told Daddy that 4 other women at the inn were also at Women's State. One just got sent back there for shooting her husband. Another, the woman who's the new cook, just got arrested for harboring a fugitive.
Why do you think Patricia Meadows is hiring all these ex-cons?
I don't know. You really should stay with us, Karen. You don't want to end up the inn's next murder victim.
Oh, come on, Francis.
I'm not joking. There have been 2 already, both mob-related.
What?
And it all started after Patricia Meadows bought the inn. No, I take that back. The first murder, this mobster's wife named Faith Cronin, happened before she arrived. But it's still awfully suspicious, don't you think?
Very. You know, I was the inn's only guest last night. Imagine if people knew the old dump's been taken over by criminals.
That would be the last nail in the coffin.
Probably the end of Joe's days in Cedar Lake. You know, maybe I should give the inn some free publicity.
Publicity?
Yes. An expose to end all exposés. All about my beloved Cedar Lake Inn. I've got to use your phone.
Sure.
Yeah?
Kevin, it's your best writer calling. Just checking in.
Nobody's trying to steal your job, Holland.
Kevin, you think I'm worried about that?
Oh, not you, Karen.
I don't have to worry. I'm too good.
So what is it, your little vacation's that boring?
I just thought I'd like to make it a working vacation. There seems to be a weird connection between the mob and this inn I'm at. I think you can make an incredible story, but I need some background. Everything we have in the database on a mobster named Ben Cronin, his wife, his late wife, Faith, and a henchman named Tony Osorio. You can send me an overnight mail. You have the address.
Your wish is my command, as usual.
Oh, and while you're at it, see if there's anything on one other person. A woman named Patricia Meadows. My name's Karen Holland. I hope you can help me. I'm an old friend of your sister-in-law, Patricia, as well as her brother, Harry, and I've completely lost touch with both of them.
What?
I'm sorry, her half-brother, of course, Harry Blake. We were all so close when we were together at Arizona State, and after I graduated, we drifted. But now I'm living in Phoenix, and I'd like to see her and Harry.
Miss Holland, are we talking about the same Patricia Meadows?
Oh, she was Patricia Summers, and she married Jake right after college.
But my sister-in-law had no brother or half-brother, and she died nearly 10 years ago after she moved away when Jake died.
What?
You're no friend of Jake's or hers, are you?
I'm sorry to bother you. What's she doing with a dead woman's birth certificate and marriage license? Kate, you're talking with me, even if it is on the run. Just one more question. One. Do you know of any friends Faith Cronin had on the outside? Anyone who visited her regularly? They could help me with my story. Sad to say,
Faith Cronin had very few friends, inside or out. I think the person she was closest to was Sissy Johnson. Faith would have done almost anything for Sissy.
I've already spoken with Mrs. Johnson.
Most of the other prisoners were frightened of Faith. I think partly because her face was so terribly scarred, and partly because she had one of the fiercest tempers you'll ever see.
A temper? Really?
Faith could put anyone in their place, even our toughest inmates.
You're old enough to take care of yourself, and I expect you to do it. Anyone who can should get out.
I imagine she defended Sissy most fiercely of all.
Yes, she did.
Mrs. Meadows is more company than I know what to do with.
She isn't spending the evening with Joe? She really is devoted to you.
To a fault.
And Sissy was devastated when Faith died.
Faith isn't dead.
Wait a minute, are you saying you believe your wife's still alive?
I know it.
Mrs. Holland. What? I really do have to go.
That's fine, Warden. You've been incredibly helpful. About your real husband, Ben Cronin.
Ben Cronin was against you.
Oh, please don't bother. You didn't really think no one would ever figure this out, did you? Although you do have one important thing going for you. Besides the excellent plastic surgery I assume you had to get rid of the scar.
I don't know what you're talking about. You really are insane.
Oh, I thought I was at first. But that's what makes this work. What you did was so incredible, no one would ever consider it. I certainly didn't, even after I was sure there was some connection between Patricia and Faith.
I never even met Faith Cronin. She died long before I got here.
Do you know Ben already believes Faith is still alive? Just imagine what he'd do if I called and told him this.
Do you honestly think he'd listen to you?
I can't be sure. But do you really want to take that chance?
Get out of here right this minute.
You also have that drug money that Harry Blake stole, don't you? I think Ben's going to be very interested in what I have to say.
Comes your engagement party. I'm going to stay out of things. Because Tricia and Sissy got this great idea.
Exactly what I want.
Will I kill you first before I give in to your crazy?
What the hell is going on in here?
Joe, I'm glad you're here.
What are you doing here? Why are you threatening Patricia?
I wasn't. She threatened me.
The hell I did.
I told you I didn't want you back here, especially around Patricia.
She really has done a number on you, hasn't she? And I thought no woman would ever fool you again.
You get out. I'll talk to your lawyer.
Oh, no. I think you better talk to me. What do you think? Isn't it time Joe knows, too?
Knows what?
Patricia isn't really who you think she is.
I swear to God, I will kill you.
No. Get
Away from me, Jerry, now!
Really think you can stop me?
Out of here!
Come on, kid.
Joe, for your own good.
I don't want to hear another word from you.
Joe!
You get back here again, and I swear, I'll make you regret it.
You really are stupid, aren't you?
Come on.
Your husband will be hearing from me. Ask her about her husband.
Come on, Karen.
What was she talking about?
I'm sorry, Joe. She scared me. I think she's having a breakdown or something.
It's okay, it's okay.
It's like she was talking nonsense the entire time.
No, I promise you I'll make sure that's the last time we ever meet her again.